But those Harrow sections that we got at the auction that I showed you on the hay rack, those are Harrow sections that bolt onto the frame of our cultivator. I got them off of there, and this is what we've got. Pretty simple, really. Just a bracket and a couple of bolts that holds them on here, and then we got this spring down here that helps it float and pull it down into the ground. The hardest part is making sure your brackets line up in a place where you're not running into things. So that's a little bit of a challenge on the layout that I was trying to figure out. And it actually turns out I measured the sections 7 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot, 7 foot. I'm like, cool, 24 foot, the exact same size as the cultivator. But because of the way things space out, we're actually about 2 feet wider than we need. So I think what we're going to end up doing, because I don't ever anticipate taking this off of this machine, is to come in on the longer sections and basically cut one set of these teeth off right through there on this one and the furthest one. Obviously you can see that is too much, too far, but if I cut the section off, I'll move it in 15 inches, should be lined up just right. We can slap some bolts in it, tighten her down, be ready to rock and roll. Some of you are probably wondering why I wouldn't just come in and take these bolts out, take this piece off, and then reattach this tooth. Truth be told, I probably should have. However, I need to use this machine right away. And since we need to use it right away, I figured this is faster. Most likely going to break bolts. And if history has shown me anything, I most likely do not have the bolt sizes on hand that I need if I break anything today. Now we have some extra parts, extra teeth. And if we didn't have to use this today, that's exactly what I would have done. I'd have taken those bolts out, put new ones in if I had to or whatever. But I just don't have time today to mess around with it. So the goal is get it on. It's not going to hurt anything the way it is. It's basically just an extra piece of metal now. Not a big deal. So we're going to roll with that. Well, there it is in all of its somewhat glory. It ain't new and it ain't pretty, but it'll get the job done. Just like me. It's on. It just needs to spread some dirt around, so it'll work good, I think. We're going to test it out later. I got to go help Dad with something, but on the way there, I'll try and get a little video of the old pull-behind Harrow that we were using in the past and why I wanted this instead of that. All right, so here's the old one that we had used in the past, and yes, it's got more rows of teeth, but in order to use this one, you have to manually lift and unfold the wings, lift and unfold this off, and then all you have is these chains that are dragging it through the field, so you can't back up, you can't lift it, you can't do any of that kind of stuff. Another set of tires that's a pain in the butt to use. It's just old, and it's not very user-friendly. And if you have any sore muscles or joints or anything, trying to lift those sections and fold them up and not get stabbed by those prongs can be kind of a bear as well. So that was a big reason why I wanted to get one mounted on the cultivator instead of dragging that thing around the field separately, saving an entire pass around the field, or just a hassle trying to drag it behind the cultivator is not very fun either. So that was the reason for the upgrade, and for $150, well, it'll probably save me a lot of time, pain, and frustration just doing it that way.